There's a known fact that pregnant women go through a downer too after they have the baby, because not everybody is going, oh, be careful, sit down, and oh, are you comfortable? Well, why can't we take that to other degrees? And it just gripes me when people say, well, you know, I'm getting to be such and such. I'm getting to be 60 now or 50 or 70, and I can't do what I... See, what is that programming? Especially when our forefathers, if they lived to be 40, they were old. And you know, I'm a really good friend, and I'm not dropping names, but Dr. Azahi Hawass, who's head of the antiquity department over in Egypt, people over there died at 18. Guess what they died of? You'll never guess. Abscess teeth. Because every one of the golden mummies he found had big holes here. They didn't know. You see what I mean? 2,000 tons of sand falls on Egypt every day. So they were eating, you know, grind, and then they get abscesses. But we're too smart in this generation. We know that we shouldn't do certain things. And let me tell you something. I don't care if people don't like it. One of our biggest killers that we have, no, I don't believe in smoking, drinking, drugs, all that business. But you know the biggest killer we have is sugar. We are protein entities. We have canine teeth. We don't have flat teeth like a dinosaur. So if you're a vegan, for God's sake, eat enough soy, eat enough protein, take complex amino acid, because if you don't, you're letting yourself in. Every time I found somebody with candida, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, and for 1 month I put them on a strict protein diet. And I don't mean big fat bloody meat, that's ridiculous. But the minute I put them on protein, whether it's tofu, soy, whey, whatever, they recover like that. I've got a whole caseload full of people that say, thank you, Sylvia. Because let's face it, protein are our building blocks. We're not made out of sugar. No. But I've always said you can be as well as you want to be, and you can also be as sick as you want to be. But there also is, and I love that commercial where it says that there's no expiration date on the bottom of your foot, but you do have a chart. But even with your chart, let's say your chart says that you're going to live to be, let's say 70. My spirit guide, Francine, which many of you know from my 57 books, that will be 57 books that I've written after I get through with HarperCollins. And she said that, you can even have an extension on that. That let's say you're supposed to die at 70, you could actually take a 15-year, elongation of that. So it shows you that you still have free will choice. And I've had people that say they want to live to be 200. Why? How depressing would that be? And how much plastic surgery would you have to keep yourself from just being a puddle on the floor? No. It's to do good while we're here. And if you get out of yourself, see, I have this feeling, I know this is a contract from God, I know it as sure in my soul as I know anything, that God said, if you are good to mine, I will be good to you. I'm living proof of that. If you take care of other people, stop and think about this. How many times have you felt rotten and you get a call from someone and all of a sudden your spirits are raised? My dad used to kid me, he'd say, Sylvia can be sick all week and she'll get a call in the evening and she's fine. Sure, because it puts your mind somewhere else. Even I am subject to that. I sit around and start obsessing about my money, my payroll. I mean, I have the same problems that you do. I'm just as pinched as you are, I start getting obsessive. The next thing you know, I get emotional. Then I've got a headache, and I know exactly what I've done to myself. And then I slap myself out of it. We're all subjected to living in this life. The good news is, though, what I found is more people than not, and I think you all know who you are on their last life.